Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you saw the title of this video, I don't know what else to say. It's a little ridiculous. I ordered a PlayStation 5 bundle. I paid almost $800 for it from GameStop all the way back in August. And this is it right here. And just like the title says, as soon as I went to connect this PlayStation 5 brand new, right out of the shipping box from GameStop with Ratchet & Clank, Spider-Man Miles Morales. I think it came with a digital 1 year PlayStation Plus as well. Might have come with the GameStop gift card. I don't remember. Oh, it came with the Midnight Black DualSense controller. Plugged this bad boy up, fired it up, and immediately it gives me this error code, which you're going to be seeing on the screen now. And I'm super confused, but I already have a PS5. I bought mine on launch day. Now, occasionally I'll buy PS5 from other retailers to give away for free on this channel. I've given away 8 PlayStation 5s, a Switch OLED. Hopefully I'll be giving away an Xbox Series X and another PS5 soon. I do it all the time, just to give back to the community, just to try to put some light into the world. That's really my goal. But with this PS5, and honestly, I just want to thank the universe and just thank God that I didn't give this one away. Because can you imagine if I had given this one away and someone had plugged it in and found out that it doesn't work because it's stolen, which is what happened to me. I'm just really, really thankful that I decided to keep this one. And the reason why is because I wanted to start doing some tech reviews. I wanted to take some top-of-the-line monitors and also television sets and be able to compare them side by side running PS5 and Xbox Series X. So basically, I want to have TVs right next to each other, and instead of taking one PS5 and running a splitter, which would diminish the quality, I wanted to have a PS5 connected to each TV, so they're directly plugged in, so you're not getting any latency besides whatever the TV has built in. So I finally found enough money where I could actually invest and be able to get a second PS5 to be able to do this. Now, like I said, I booted it up and I got that error code. I initially ignored the error code because I was going to run Ratchet & Clank off the disc in this PS5 and also off the disc in my second PS5. And this allowed me to install Ratchet & Clank off the disc. However, it wouldn't let me connect to a PlayStation Network account or go online at all. Couldn't even go in the PlayStation Store, whatever. So I was like, you know what? I'll figure that out later. Let me make my video. But anyways, that's why I got the second PS5. That's the backstory. So, okay, so I record my footage, and then I try to figure out, okay, what is this error code? Why won't this thing connect? I go online and search that error code and find out that that error code pops up when a PlayStation 5 console has been reported as stolen. And so I'm like, what the heck? There's a built-in warranty with this. I bought it from an authorized retailer. I didn't buy it from a reseller or anything like that. I bought it directly from the retailer itself. I should be covered, right? Wrong. So I didn't boot this up till 1 month after getting it. So like not till September. And now it's pushing November. And when I booted it up in September and found all this out, the first thing I did was contact Sony. Because I was like, Sony should be able to help me. My plan B was to contact GameStop, but I was like, you know what, if Sony can just re-enable the console to work online, I'll be good. So I contact Sony, ended up talking with like 6 different people. And they're like, yeah, no, that was stolen from PlayStation Direct in 2020. I'm like, I just bought it brand new from one of your authorized retailers in August of 2021, and I have the receipt. Even better, you know, I have a massive following that has tracked this entire journey with me that can verify that all the PS5s I've bought, how I've given them away, and how I got this one, and what's happened to me. And they're like, yeah, we don't know what to tell you, we can't help you, maybe get your money back from GameStop. And that was it. It was a much longer conversation with that. Like, I didn't just take that for an answer. I tried to get more, I tried to explain myself more and communicate with them more. And they listened to me, but they're like, yeah, we just can't help you. The most frustrating thing was they kept pointing me out to different departments. The first person I talked to was like, oh, you know what? We can fix this, but you have to contact these people at Sony. And I was like, great. And I contacted them. They're like, yeah, there's nothing we can do, but we think you can get it fixed if you contact these people, which was the first department I had contacted. And I was like, they told me that you could fix it. And they're like, no, we can't. And so I went back and forth a little bit more, and then I was like, this just isn't worth it. It's not worth my time. That's how it's gotten up to November, because I've been spending my time just trying to help other people get a console. I put several hours into trying to fix this situation, and I was like, you know what? I'm exhausted. I'm burnt out beyond burnt out. I want to get this fixed, but I have to make some decisions in my life right now of what I want to prioritize, and my priority was doing the live streams to help you guys get a console. Even making videos got put on the back burner. So helping get my own PS5 situation sorted was the last thing on the list. So the next people I contacted was GameStop. GameStop seemed to be able to help me, which was great. And they told me that they would refund me and send me out, not refund me, sorry, send me out a replacement. They said I could choose whether I want a refund or a replacement, and I chose a replacement. That was all the way back in September. And obviously I went through all of October, never got a replacement. So I finally called GameStop back today, and I'm like, listen, I understand it's been like 2 months since I contacted you guys, but it's because I'm so tired, and I just want this to be fixed. Whether you can send me a refund, whether you can send me a replacement, whether I bring it in your store and you give me store credit, I don't care. Let's just figure something out. And the person on the phone, her name was Brianna. What a light and what a kind person she was. She said that whoever did it wrong before, and that it basically was just sitting in purgatory. Nothing would have ever happened with it. She was like, yeah, they're supposed to send you out a replacement. But at first she said, maybe it's just because they're waiting for the next restock. And I was like, there's been 7 restocks since this happened. I track them. So I don't think that's it. And then she looked at it further. And she was so great. She listened to everything I said. She didn't dismiss me. And even if a customer service person can't help you, just listening, especially when you've had the experience that I've had with this, is so huge. So I just want to say, Brianna, if you're out there listening, thank you so much. You were incredible. But she listened to me and she's like, oh, you know what? You're right. Like, there's nothing happening with this. There's nothing that's going to happen with this. This is messed up. And then she asked me again, do you want a replacement? Do you want to return it? Whatever. And I was like, honestly, I don't mind. Whatever's easiest on your end. I just want some kind of resolution way to get my money back, whatever. And she was like, no, what's easier for you? And I was like, well, honestly, I know how to buy PS5, so I don't really need to wait for you guys to have a console to replace this with. I would rather just refund it. The problem is I opened the games and the controller that came with the bundle. So I guess I could include those, but they're all used. And honestly, I'm happy with them. I don't mind just returning the console, and you can refund me the retail value of the console on its own. And she's like, yeah, we can do that. So I'm like, great. And that was literally 10 minutes ago. And she sent me a label to have this returned. The return is being processed back onto my credit card that I used to originally pay for it. And I am on my way right now to FedEx with that shipping label to return this PS5. But here's the crazy thing. I'm going to show you guys the serial number on the console, and also show you guys the serial number on the box it came in, because guess what? They don't match. So my theory for this, it's crazy. I don't know what anything could have happened, right? But here's the thing. Sony said it was stolen from PlayStation Direct, the console, right? If we look at this box, I've bought a console from PlayStation Direct. PlayStation Direct is the only place where if you buy a PS5, the little seal on the console itself, this little sticker, if you get it from PlayStation Direct, it's like holographic. It's shiny, it's silver, it stands out. Only when you get it from PlayStation Direct. Anywhere else will have this clear sticker. So Best Buy, Target, Walmart, GameStop, Amazon, wherever, it has a clear sticker. This obviously has the clear sticker. So this was not from PlayStation Direct, this box. However, the serial number on this box, or it might be on the inner box, I'll have to check for a second. I have the inner box right there. Obviously, I have to return the complete packaging, exactly how it came, but I hope they don't sell it again, obviously, because it won't work. The serial number on the console does not match the serial number on that box. So my theory is either someone, some group or some person either got a hold of a PS5 that was supposed to be in PlayStation Direct. Maybe they got some off a truck or something, or I don't know. But then they realized that all the consoles they got, since they came from PlayStation Direct, Sony saw that they were missing and deactivated all of their internet capabilities. And so they're like, what do we do with these? Maybe they had a hookup at GameStop's warehouse. Maybe they worked at GameStop's warehouse themselves. I don't know. But because they have that silver sticker on the PlayStation Direct boxes, instead of changing the boxes out because those little silver stickers would stand out, what they did was they opened the GameStop box, took the GameStop PS5 out that wasn't reported stolen, and used that to either resell or use as their own console, whatever. And they put the bricked PS5 in the GameStop box. And that is why the serial number doesn't match. Now, if they had just swapped out the boxes and swapped the sticker, just taken the clear sticker and put it on it, if they had done that, I would have never known what would have happened, right? If the serials numbers had matched, I would, to this day, be scratching my head as to what happened. Their big mistake was that they swapped the console and not the box. They swapped, so that showed that the serial numbers did not match, and showed that whether my theory is correct or maybe something else happened, and like I said, a number of things could have happened, but somebody did something sketchy and exposed themselves by not putting the serial number on the box. Now, here's the beauty of it. Guess what this box has? The serial number of the console I was supposed to get. And guess what I can do with that? I can report that as stolen. Now, I have not done that yet. GameStop might do it themselves. But here's my thinking with it. The chances that the person who stole this kept that console to use as their own personal PS5 is probably very slim. They probably were able to steal more than one. And sure, maybe they kept one for themselves, but there's no way of knowing which one that they kept. They might have resold, they probably resold the console that came in my box that I was supposed to get to someone who probably overpaid for it, but was so desperate to get a PS5 that it was worth it to them. And if I report that as stolen, who does that hurt? They're probably not going to be able to get their money back from the person who resold it to them. And then they spent all this money on this PS5, and all of a sudden their PS5 won't work anymore. And I think about that, and I have to tell you guys, I'm not going to report it as stolen. Now, obviously, I didn't zoom in on the serial numbers here because I don't want you guys to be able to do that either. You might have seen the serial number on this one, but you certainly did not see it on the box. That is the one potentially someone's using. Potentially someone who's innocent in all of this. Just overpaid for a PS5. And I believe they had no idea what was happening. But this is why you should not buy from resellers. Okay? Because any reseller on Twitter, just going to shout it out there, they're all scamming you. They are scams. And the people that are like, hey, don't say all resellers on Twitter are scams. Some of us are legit. Those are the smart scammers. They are scammers too. And that is how they get people. They're like, no, like some people are really, being honest about it. Like, you can trust us. Those are the ones you really have to watch out for. But even if you buy from a legitimate reseller, like on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, eBay, even StockX, you could get the console and then have it be bricked when you plug it in, right? There's no way of knowing that. At least when you're getting them from a retailer, it's going to work. Hopefully, right? Because even with the retailer, I bought it from GameStop and it didn't work. But I'm really happy to say there's a positive ending to this situation. I'm getting a refund for just the console. I'm keeping the games that came with and the controller, and I'm not getting my money back for those. So I paid for those, which they kind of got me because I probably wouldn't have bought all of that, but whatever. I like those games. I do like the Midnight Black controller, even though I already had a black controller from Colorware. Make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on if you're still trying to buy a PS5. And yeah, I'm going to run to GameStop right now. Follow me on Twitter as I post the conclusion to the story. I'm sure it's nothing exciting. I'm sure I just returned it and it went off without a hitch. But I've been waiting to tell this story for a very long time. I hope it was entertaining for you. Let me know if anything like this has happened to you, because if it happened to me, it's had to have happened to other people, which is insane. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. And I will see you on the next one. Finger guns out.